Alright, another real quick look at a major flaw, I think, in Madden 2009 that I hope to not deal with in a month, but I guess we'll leave that to be seen. Tim Jennings here, covering wide receiver best for the Dolphins. Jennings, arguably one of the fastest Colts, is going to go back, and I'm going to ignore this jerky, squared off, no angle coverage to get to the real problem here. Jennings cuts in front of him on the route, and he's in better position to catch this ball, not unlike the video I just had up with Marvin Harrison, where he just doesn't react to the ball. Jennings gets in better position to catch this ball and does nothing, because the Madden slot machine has went into effect, so to speak, where the only ratings that seem to matter here are catching in speed and in vision. And Tim Jennings is not going to have more catching than a wide receiver. Defensive backs traditionally don't. That's why they're defensive backs, because usually they can't catch the ball. So this is what happens. You get a terrible time shift here, and when the time shift occurs, Tim Jennings loses all position. I mean, bear in mind, he goes from right here, he's in front of the wide receiver, and literally 2 seconds later, when he goes to make the tackle, because of the time shift, he's behind him. Now, I'll give you the fact that Bob Sanders is here to make this tackle and end this play, and Antoine Bethea is here as well to assist on the tackle. But, again, going back to some of my other videos, what if Bob Sanders wasn't? What if Antoine Bethea was not there? What if this was the last tackle, the last chance you had? This was a tie game in the fourth quarter. Honestly, it is. What happens if he breaks away? Because the game made a terrible decision for you. The game made this decision to not go for the pick, despite the better position, to go for the botched tackle. This is a game-ending, 65-yard touchdown, because if not for Sanders and Bethea, there's no one up here except the player on the ground, Marlon Jackson. There's no one up here. So let's watch this at speed from Tim Jennings and then from the receiver, and we'll leave it at that. And you can just see how fast that was there, how fast that break was. From being ahead of him and having good position to being behind him and missing a tackle. We'll watch this from the side, which will eventually turn into a straight-on shot once the play gets going right there. Again, this is something that I really hope is corrected in Madden 10, because it's plays like this that make the game, not a game. There's no skill involved here. This is the computer making, game-deciding decisions for me. And I hope this is resolved in Madden 2010, and if not, I hope it's fresh in your mind that it's been around for two years now.